Bob, what is this? What are you doing? Don't be silly.
What about it? What are you so irritated about so early in the morning? You'll get wrinkles.
Huh? How can I not be angry at you for doing this to me? I just woke up and looked in the mirror, and there's graffiti all over my face. What's happened to my hair? It looks like a bird's nest. I can't go outside like this. Why did you do this to me?
Why? Because it is for YouTube. It's a project where you surprise your sleeping fiancé and see if she wakes up or not. You don't wake up at all, no matter what I do. You don't wake up when I pinch your nose or pinch your cheeks. You're sleeping with your stomach exposed, talking in your sleep, and it's really funny. I thought it would be fun to cut your hair since you don't respond to any of it. You looked like a middle-aged man with no makeup and snoring.
I was really busy and tired yesterday. It's not my fault. You know, we're getting married. We're having our wedding in 4 months. And you pull this stupid prank? Well, I can handle the graffiti if I wash it as hard as I can. How are you going to fix my hair? I can't do the hair I wanted to do with this length. Unbelievable.
Don't be that mad, okay? We've got 4 months to go, so it'll grow a little.
You know, the way you said that, you don't feel sorry at all.
That's not true. I'm sorry I got carried away. You're right. Forgive me.
You're really sorry?
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I didn't think you'd be that angry. I don't know what I'm doing. I ended up hurting you.
If you're sorry, I'll let it go. You wanted to get more views on YouTube, so you overdid it. I understand that, but it's a bit much. But if you promise not to do it again, I'll forgive you this time.
Janet, thank you. I swear I won't ever do anything like this again.
Yes, promise me. And tell your sister not to do this anymore. Even though you were with me, she entered the house without permission while I was sleeping. We're going to be a family, but give me a break.
Yeah, I get it. I let her in because I couldn't film without her. It was my fault, but I'll tell her.
Thank you. And please don't post this face on YouTube. I mean, I snored and my belly was on show, right? I don't want you to publish that. And I don't want people around me to talk about this. Cutting a sleeping person's hair is a bit much. I'm sure some people would be offended by watching this on YouTube.
Well, maybe I was getting a little carried away. I'm not going to upload this video. I didn't mean to hurt you. I love you. And I'm really sorry I made you feel bad.
It's okay. I know you didn't mean it. You swore you wouldn't do it again. Promise?
Of course, I'll make you happy, Janet.
Okay. Thank you.
I didn't think it would work out this well. The prank was a big success. You would be the only one who fell into the ocean and drowned at a wedding in Hawaii, right?
What the hell are you doing? You said this would never happen again.
I forgot that promise.
How is this a prank? Throwing me into the ocean in my wedding dress? The people at the ceremony noticed right away and helped me out, so I survived, but a wedding dress is so heavy. And I was wearing stiletto. Of course I would drown.
I know. That's why it's so funny.
Huh? Bob, are you out of your mind? I almost lost my life because of you.
You're really overreacting, aren't you? I was going to save you once I could film a funny video.
Video. YouTube is that important?
Yes, it's important. It's my source of income.
You say you forgot your promise, but you weren't really sorry at all.
Yeah, that's right. I just want to make funny videos. To do that, I can't be mediocre. I have to do something as outrageous as this to get the attention. You're going to be my wife, so you should know that. Thanks to you, I got a really good video. Your desperate face as you were drowning is really hilarious. Your makeup smeared all over your face. I can't get over this. That's my wife.
Why did you lie about being sorry?
Because if I didn't say so, you'd be wary of me. If you get angry and say that you'll cancel the wedding, it'd ruin the prank I have been planning.
You weren't worried that I might not marry you. It was that the prank wouldn't work.
What the hell? Don't be too sensitive. I mean, you hurry up and get dressed and put on your makeup. We can't keep the attendees waiting any longer, can we?
What are you talking about? Do you really think we're still having our wedding?
Of course. What the hell are you talking about? My sister is frantically editing the video of you nearly drowning in the ocean right now. If we play it to the guests, I'm sure it'll buy time, but it won't be enough. I could play the prank video of you sleeping the other night. I'm sure people would enjoy that one a little.
I told you not to release that video. And you're going to show a video of me drowning at my wedding? You guys are crazy.
What are you talking about? You're too narrow-minded. I was just trying to be funny. What's wrong with that?
Enough. The marriage is off.
What?
Of course. I was a fool for thinking I'd marry someone like you.
Huh? Is this something to be so angry about?
That's why I said I don't want to marry someone who doesn't understand this.
Breaking off? What are you talking about? We're in the middle of our wedding right now. There's no way we can do that now. Don't you feel sorry for the staff at the wedding venue? And most importantly, and the guests who came all the way to Hawaii?
I'm going to take those words right back at you. You're the one who ruined the wedding. I didn't understand what happened when you suddenly pushed me into the sea. But I still clearly remember the screams of everyone. You don't know the difference between screaming and being happy. You must be crazy. People would understand if I said I wanted to call off the wedding.
You're really calling off the ceremony?
I told you I'm breaking off the marriage, and I don't want to marry you.
Oh, okay. Then that's fine. I mean, maybe I'm lucky I didn't marry you.
Oh, yeah. Say what you want.
Yeah, I'll say it as many times as I want. You know what? I'm a big YouTuber, and unlike you, I'm popular. There are plenty of potential marriage partners out there.
What? Did you cheat on me?
Of course, a guy as popular as me. Did you think you were the only one? How cheeky can you be? I have 3 other girlfriends besides you now.
Thank you very much for being so open. I knew we shouldn't have gotten married.
Are you sure about that? You'll regret it.
What are you talking about? You're the one who's going to regret it.
Huh? There's no way I'm going to regret it. Don't get carried away.
I'll call off the wedding and let the staff and the guests know.
Are you sure? Thanks. Sis, she's going to cancel the wedding.
What? Seriously? Just because she got pushed into the ocean by us? Ugh, she's really a boring woman. Bob, it's really a good thing you didn't marry that woman. I didn't like her for a long time. She's ugly and has a bad sense of humor. I wondered why you were marrying a woman like that.
I didn't like her at all. But she was the most convenient of my 4 girlfriends. That's all. She's an idiot. She didn't even know I was cheating on her. She makes the most money, so I don't have to spend it on her. But maybe I'm not a good judge of character, you know? Because she has no idea how YouTube works.
Seriously? Why doesn't she get this? Like the video of her sleeping the other day and this one of her falling into the sea? She looked so ugly. I can't stop laughing no matter how many times I watch it.
I know, right? Well, she really doesn't like it, so it was worth the prank, though, wasn't it? Seeing people when they really don't like it is what I live for. That makes me so happy.
You're such an asshole. Don't ever say that to anyone but me. Our YouTube channel is called Prank. But don't forget that the theme of our YouTube is to make people smile with pranks, okay?
I know that. That's not what I want, but I still have to give the impression that I'm a nice person because if I don't, I'll get in trouble.
That's right. While we're texting like this, I just finished editing the video of her drowning in the ocean. Shall I upload it right away?
Sis, you're a genius. Let's upload it. And now that the marriage is broken off, I'll do whatever I want. I have a feeling we're going to get a lot of views this time.
Okay, I'll get it up right away.
Thanks. Sis, what the hell is going on? What's up with this latest video? And our texts are being exposed. Comments like, "You're the worst" and "You cheated us." I've been inundated with complaints, and the number of subscribers is going down. Why did you upload this video?
I can't help it. I was seen texting with you the whole time. I was threatened like, do as I say or I'll tell everyone you know about what you did. They caught me pushing her into the water on video. I was told that she could report it to the police. I'd be in trouble if she did that, wouldn't I?
Who the hell is this woman?
She says she was her best friend. She says she was married. Do you know her?
That woman. She's Janet's best friend. Damn it. But that doesn't mean you could betray me, sis.
Well, I was doing YouTube just for fun.
But YouTube is all I do for a living. You can't do this to me.
I value myself most. I wasn't in the video. And even if this YouTube got flamed, I won't be affected.
Oh no. Did you get paid to betray me, sis? By any chance?
I got busted. She said that if you cooperate, she won't do anything that could harm me. What's more, she says she'll give me $1,000 in return. I've come all the way to Hawaii, so I want to have a lot of fun. But it's expensive here. $1,000 would be quite helpful.
Sis, please delete the video. If more people see it, my YouTuber life will be over.
It's too late, you know. If you delete the video with all these comments, you don't know what they'll say. Are you really okay with that?
Oh no. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Hey, what have you done? Using your best friend to threaten my sister? That's not fair. Thanks to you, my YouTube life could be over. Can you take responsibility for that?
Don't you dare talk to me like that. I didn't threaten anyone. Mary said that when she asked your sister if she could cooperate with her for $1,000, she got on board right away.
Oh no.
Besides, I did the same thing you did.
What do you mean the same thing?
You love pranks, don't you? So I thought I'd pull a prank too. I wanted to see how people would react to a YouTube clip like this.
Don't be silly. It's not a prank.
Oh, really? I don't know what a prank is.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, stop blaming me. The fact that your YouTube channel is flooded with comments and complaints, and the number of subscribers is decreasing rapidly is all your fault.
Huh? Why is that?
It's your fault for deceiving your viewers, isn't it? The truth is, you love seeing people not liking something. But you say you love seeing pranks that make people smile. That's why you get criticized, because you tell lies like that. You deserve it.
It's
a good thing I didn't marry a piece of shit like you. And you quit your job without telling me. Did you really think you could make a living doing nothing but YouTube? Give me a break. You're a beaten down YouTuber who doesn't even make much money. If you really think you're loved by the 3 girlfriends, you're really hilarious.
Huh? They love me. Why do I have to put up with hearing something like that?
Because I contacted them.
Huh?
I asked Mary to get your girlfriend's contacts from your sister. Then I told them that your YouTube channel blew up. I also told them that if they don't break up with you right now, I'm going to charge them alimony for the affair. All 3 of them said that they would leave without hesitation. They even said that they didn't really like you. I kind of feel sorry for you.
Why would you go that far?
I told you, didn't I? You're the one who'll regret it.
Oh no. Please, forgive me, please.
You got it all wrong, don't you? I don't care about you anymore. After your channel blew up like that, your YouTube career will be over. I don't give a shit about you anymore. So I'll see you. Bye-bye. Janet, pay me $1,000 like you promised. I cooperated with you, didn't I? What are you talking about? Huh? Don't be silly. Did I promise to pay you $1,000 to you? I didn't. Your friend Mary promised me, so it's just like you promised me. Oh no, Susan. Did you believe it? Huh? It's just a prank. If I pull a prank by offering you to pay $1,000, will you betray your brother? Huh? Don't be silly. That's not a prank. It's not? I don't really understand that kind of thing. You've got to be kidding me. I shouldn't have cooperated with you. You really are the worst. Just so you know, my payback doesn't end here. Huh? When you go back home, there may be no place for you at work. What? What do you mean? I contacted the company where you work. I gave them the video of you pushing me into the ocean. And I also told them that you edited the YouTube video that blew up. Why would you do that? It's obvious, isn't it? I'm just trying to get back at you. I will never forgive you and your brother. You guys made fun of me. Your company doesn't allow side jobs, right? People around you will have a very cold look. You either resign voluntarily or be fired for violating the law. Oh no, I'm about to lose my income from YouTube. And on top of that, I'm going to lose my job? You've already lost one thing. You betrayed your brother Bob so easily, it made me laugh. Bob will never forgive you for that. Oh no. I'll block you now that I feel better. Goodbye. Bob couldn't deal with a YouTube channel that blew up. He closed the channel in tears. Bob is unemployed, has lost all of his girlfriends, and he has been staying at home. As for Susan, everyone at work found out that she pushed me into the ocean at her brother's wedding. And on top of that, she was called by HR for working on the side. She chose to resign voluntarily. The other day, I happened to see them arguing with each other. When they saw me, they started trembling. I was really happy. Both of them are unemployed, and they don't seem to get along. Serves them right. I'm going to forget about these two jerks and enjoy the rest of my life.
That's enough. Megan?
What? What's wrong?
Megan, did you buy a branded bag again without my permission? Aren't you thinking about family as a wife?
Yeah, I bought it. But how do you know?
It arrived just now. I was off work today, so I was home, and I got the delivery. I'm surprised.
What? You opened my package without my permission? Even if we are married, I should have my own privacy.
What? Even if I didn't open it, I could find out by checking the purchase history on the site. So, it was a secret?
It's not like that. But you're looking at my browser history without my permission? Invasion of privacy. You can't do that.
What privacy? Besides, I'm the one who registered the account with the shopping site. The credit card that you are using is my credit card too. You can just use it like that.
I'm your wife, so it's okay for me to shop on my husband's account.
No one say you can't. A little bit is fine. A little bit. But in your case, last week, it was a $3,000 coat. The week before, a $10,000 ring. And before that, a $100,000 vacation home. That's just not normal, is it? Other than that, you frequently go to a high-class restaurants, like famous French places. Aesthetics, spending lavishly at nightclubs, This is a lot of spending in just 2 months. It's hard to believe that this is the amount of money a housewife spends. You're being too lavish. Think about it a little.
What? You're saying that now? You are the one who said I could buy a vacation house. Besides, I really wanted a new house. But I put out with you with a used house.
Only the vacation house. You know, I wanted one too. So I said yes. But what do you mean I put up with you? What I'm trying to say is the amount of money you spent in just 2 months. It's just too much.
It doesn't matter. You have more than enough money. You only live once. I want to live a lavish life and be happy. I can do that?
My father left all this money for me. It's not money that I or Megan earned, right? It's not yours to spend as you want.
Don't be so stingy. It's just a little bit. After all, it's $1 million. Get it?
You should look at the fact that you've already spent almost $200,000 of that $1 million. Do you know how hard I have to work to earn that much?
What?
Even after deducting the purchase of the vacation home, the amount you've spent without permission is close to $200,000. That's too much, no matter how you think about it, isn't it? Besides, I told you that real estate isn't just bought and paid for. It needs maintenance. You can't just keep using it like that, considering the future maintenance cost of the house.
Oh my god. All the maintenance, upkeep, blah blah blah. You're so annoying. I will leave those annoying calculations to you. I'm not very good at math. Also, who do you think you are?
What? What do you mean?
You don't understand? Think about it. The company you work for seems to be a business partner of the company my dad works for.
So? So what?
What happens if you upset the client? Even you understand that, don't you? You might not be able to do business with them in the future.
What's that? That's enough. That's not even a threat. I can accept that about you.
What? You're so cocky. Stop being cocky now. You will never be able to resist me. You will lose everything important to you. So, I will do whatever I want.
You? What kind of person are you? I can't. I've reached my limit. I can't take it.
What? What do you mean?
Divorce me.
What? There's no way you can do such a thing. I don't care what you think. You can't do it.
How can you be so chill? You don't think I'm serious?
Did you forget what I said earlier? If you upset my mood, you will be in big trouble. So, you can't divorce me. Get it? If you can do it then. Suck it up. No way you could do it.
I'm serious. I will get the divorce papers from the court office later.
Oh, you don't have to do that. There's an easy way now. You can just download it and print it.
I see. You know a lot of things, huh?
If you want to print it, just do it.
Okay, I will do it. I will do whatever you want. I will print it out, I will fill in all my fields, and I will leave it on the table in the living room. And I want you to fill it out as soon as you get home. Okay?
Okay, whatever.
I've
Filled out the divorce papers. I will put it on the living room table.
What? So, that means you went back home.
Yes, I am. Is there any problem? I just got home and I'm eating in my room.
You know, why are you messaging me? We're in the same house. Why don't you just talk in person?
Because you like that. I don't like it when you complain again.
Oh, really? Well, if you already filled out the divorce papers, that's fine. You checked to make sure nothing was missing, right? You didn't miss anything, did you?
It's on the table, so you can check it yourself. You can even submit it.
I will take the divorce papers, so just leave them on the table. Don't take it by mistake, okay?
Okay. I'm going out again after I took a nap. I don't think I'll see you again.
What? Again? Where do you go every day?
What? I'm having dinner with my famous friends at a 3-star restaurant. Elegant, isn't it?
Jesus. Even after all that, you still don't want to stop spending money. You really are. I'm truly disgusted with you.
You too. Don't even think about going against me. How dare you talk to me like that?
We can have a proper conversation. Whatever. I'm off to work.
Okay, make sure you earn your money for me. The paycheck is mine. Hey, you. 3 weeks ago, there was an envelope in the living room with $2,000 in it. What was that $2,000? I mean, why don't you come back home? My account on the shopping site has been suspended, and the credit card is no longer active. The balance in a bank account, which was supposed to be $1 million, is zero. What's going on? Why? You got mad at me for spending $200,000, but you used up the remaining $800,000? What's with you? Telling people not to use it and then doing it yourself? You're saying one thing and doing the opposite all the time. The $2,000 in the envelope is almost gone too. Hey, answer me. Do you think you can go against me? It's absolutely impossible. I told you this before, didn't I? I mean, how many times do I have to tell you? Do you even have a brain? Hey! Hey! How long are you going to sulk? Answer me. If you can't answer, send me a message. Oh yeah, you took all the money, so I had no choice but to loan $20,000. You're going to pay it back from your salary and bonus every month from now on. So please keep that in mind. If you don't have enough money to live on, you should get a part-time job or something to increase your income. It's your fault entirely, not mine. So let's get on with it. It's payday today, so hurry up and give me everything.
You will be in big trouble if you upset me. What are you talking about when we're already divorced?
What?
I'm sorry, I haven't replied since yesterday. I didn't do it on purpose. I was busy and didn't have time to look at my phone.
What? Just when I thought you finally replied. What are you talking about? Are you dreaming? There's no way you have the guts to divorce me. I told you, you can't do that. If you have time for jokes, transfer your salary to my account. If I let you leave it in your account, you might use it without my permission again. I want to pay back the money I borrowed right away. Oh, that's right. You should go to the company and change your next paycheck to my account. That way, it will be easier for me to pay the $20,000 that I borrowed. I won't have to ask you for money every single time. And I can manage your salary.
No, I'm telling you, I don't have to do that.
Why not?
I've told you 1,000,000 times. We're already divorced. I'm serious.
I'm saying jokes like that are boring. It's not funny at all. It's not a joke, you can tell.
No, I'm not joking. I already filed for the divorce. I told you to leave it on the table, didn't I?
Huh?
I also left $2,000 for the property division. The truth is, considering the money that you've spent, it's not just an offset. It's a significant negative amount. I don't even know if you'll be able to pay me back. Well, you were my wife. After all, I was merciful to you. I left you $2,000 as a last act of mercy for you, a housewife. Didn't you understand?
What? What do you mean by property division?
I put a note explaining all of this in the envelope with the money. I thought I wrote it down in great details, but you didn't see it?
What? Note? I took all the money and threw everything else away.
Oh yeah, you are that kind of person. Well, that's why. Our divorce was finalized now.
No way! I was divorced?
From your message the other day, $2,000 was spent in less than a month. No way. $20,000 in debt? 10 times the amount of property division. You should have just gone back to your parents' house like a normal person, instead of screwing up.
Wait, you? What are you doing? Submitting the divorce papers? I didn't hear anything.
You agreed to this divorce. There's a record of it in our conversation. You signed the divorce papers yourself, so I didn't do it on my own.
That's because I didn't think you'd actually do it. I mean, you don't know where you stand. My dad is an employee of the company you work for. How can you do that?
You said that before. Is that a threat? What's the point?
What?
If someone in an important position in the company said that to me, I'd probably understand. Your dad. He's just a regular employee. How can a regular employee do anything to an employee of a business partner?
What? Regular employee? Huh? I thought he was a sales manager last year.
I don't know the details, but he got caught bullying his coworkers and was demoted. I heard that from a friend who works there. I bet he has a similar personality to you.
What? What do you mean by that?
Oh, maybe. Didn't you know that your mother left because of this and they're in the middle of divorce proceedings? Your parents' house is in big trouble now.
No way. I didn't hear anything. Why didn't you tell me?
I was told by both of them not to tell you because they said they would tell themselves. I went out of my way to keep quiet. I guess I ended up telling you. I feel sorry for your parents.
What the hell is that?
Well, that's the thing. We're strangers now. This is the last time I'm going to contact you. Let's just say a clean goodbye.
Wait a minute. Give me the $300,000 right now.
What? Why should I give you $300,000?
You also took your dad's inheritance, which became our money, and used it without permission, didn't you? I had $200,000, but you had $800,000. That's impossible, isn't it?
No, I didn't spend it. To be exact, I used $100,000 to buy a vacation home, so $700,000.
Huh?
You knew the PIN number of my account, so I thought it would be better to take the plunge and open another account and transfer the money. Now, there's $700,000 left in the new account. Well, it's only natural, isn't it? We are divorced now.
Then, why don't you just give me the extra $300,000 that you owe me?
What are you talking about? Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. What do you mean? Only $2,000 for the property division? Even if we simply cut it in half, the remaining $300,000 should be mine. $350,000 to be exact. I'm not so stupid that I can do math about it.
No, the inheritance doesn't count as property that was formed jointly during the marriage. All that money was inherited from my father. It wasn't our savings.
What?
I mean, it doesn't qualify as our money. It means it's not subject to property division. You didn't even know that?
What?
Oh, so you didn't know that? That's why you were spending it without a care in the world. I see. That's just like you.
No way. What? Wait a minute. Then the $20,000 I owe now is
Just a debt. If you don't have enough money to pay back, you will just have to do your best to pay it on your own.
Helly? Let's get back together. I forgive you for everything you've done.
Get back together? Forgive me? Why? That's ridiculous.
What is ridiculous?
Before the forgiving, I'm the one who wanted a divorce. Remember?
But deep in your heart, you didn't want to divorce me. You didn't have a choice, right? I mean, as long as I don't spend all your money, right? I'll be waiting for you to print out the marriage certificate, honey. I'll have you fill it out right away.
No way. No way I would do that.
Why not?
Do I have to tell you? You are not stupid, right? Then I don't need to explain. Do I? Well, let's just get from this conversation.
No way.
Oh yeah, since you didn't read the note I put in the envelope, I will tell you now. The end of this month is the move out date for the apartment. If you don't pack up and leave quickly, you will be evicted. Okay? If you don't want to get sued, you better get ready quickly.
What? There are only 3 days left. Why is that happening? I never heard anything about it.
This place was in your mother's name. She's going to use the money from the sale of this condo to make up for the money you've spent. This way, I can maintain my father's honor. Your parents going to deduct it from your future inheritance and make sure you don't inherit the rest.
No way. I mean, where are you right now? Come back here.
I'm at my new place.
You mean you're out of here?
You didn't notice my stuff was missing? Well, of course, you didn't care about me at all.
Where did you move to?
Very far away. I don't think I'll ever see you again.
What? Does that mean you quit your job?
What does that have to do with you? We're divorced. So, there's no need to tell you.
That means you changed jobs. Tell me where you live.
No way. Oh, the vacation home was in my name, so I sold it.
Oh, no! That's terrible!
Well, that's all I wanted to say. Goodbye, stranger. Actually, due to a transfer at the company where I've been working for a long time, I had to move. So I didn't quit my job. When I reported my divorce to the company, I was told that a new department would be starting up where I could make use of my skills. So I received a transfer order to the head office on short notice. I received a large raise in salary, for which I am very grateful. It seems that the company also took my personal life into consideration. If I revealed this to my ex-wife, she would surely attack me, so I let it pass without talking about it. I have no intention of telling her in the future either. So, my ex-wife, who has a debt of $20,000, went back to her parents' house where only her father was waiting for her. Surprisingly, this father, who had been bullying his coworkers, was being demanded for a total of $30,000 in compensation, and he ended up in debt. In other words, father and daughter together owe $50,000. After all the trouble, I heard that he got into some bad business and the two of them were arrested. It was 1 year after the divorce. I was surprised, but I guess they could have done it. Well, I wish them the best.
Chelsea? Reply! Hey! 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 Come on, hey! What is it? Finally, you answered. Can I talk to you now? I can't. I'm busy. Well then... Wait a minute. It'll be over soon. Your over soon is always pain in the ass story. Just listen to me. Our father-in-law's funeral was over yesterday, so you can take it easy now, can't you? No, I can't. Things are still very hectic. Not only me, but all the relatives are busy. You're the only one taking it easy. Ha ha! So, now that our father-in-law is finally gone, you'll give us that house and land you lived in with them, right? Huh? I decided the distribution of his inheritance on my own. We'll take the house and the land. Is that okay with you? Not okay at all. Why not? My husband is the eldest son. It's too big for you and your husband to live in. It's not for me to say. But my husband, the eldest son of the family, wants it. You have to give it to him, right? Milton, you aren't just saying this on your own. Milton is. Yes, Milton says so. He's the eldest son, so it's only natural, right? Huh? I thought Milton was at least a little better. I knew it. You are a couple with no brains. What do you mean I knew it? The land and the house are in our father-in-law's name, and what to do with it is for your husband and Hank to decide. You're so uptight. All you have to do is say, I'm giving the house and land to my brother-in-law and his wife. You're persistent, aren't you? Besides, I don't want to give the house and the land left by my father-in-law and his wife to people who haven't done a good job of taking care of their family. Even now, you're kicking back, hiding from the post-funeral chaos. You're so tight-assed. How can you call someone tight-assed when you don't even know them? Before he died, our father-in-law used to say that he couldn't have a conversation with you guys. Was that? I am Chelsea. I've been running my father-in-law's company with my husband, Hank. My mother-in-law passed away a few years ago, and my father-in-law has been in nursing care since his health deteriorated this year, and he passed away the other day. By the way, this brother and sister-in-law, although they come to us when they are in need of money, have never tried to help us in any way, either in caring for my in-laws or in the work because they think we are stupid. However, as soon as my father-in-law passed away, my brother-in-law and his wife came to me and demanded that I give them the house and the land. Even though he's an in-law, I feel so much better now that that parent is gone. Really? You were such a nuisance, so he was very strict with you. He wanted you to learn English properly. What the hell? I'm American! What? You mean your native language is English? I thought it wasn't, since you're so hard to communicate with. You've got to be kidding me. You people have no common sense. What? I went all the way out there for the funeral. I was tired, exhausted, and not even one thank you. Oh, thanks. You've got to be kidding me. Milton said so too. He said you two are really useless. I'm embarrassed to be praised by the number 1 and number 2 ranked pieces of trash in the world. I'm very honored. Huh? Oh, honored. It's pronounced honored. It means to be recognized by an amazing person. You've learned another English word. I'm glad you're getting smarter. Shut up! I know that much. You didn't help us with your father-in-law's funeral. Not even an inch, did you? Trashiana. It's Juliana. Milton said it's too much trouble. The eldest son and his wife are supposed to stand tall at times like this. At least at times like this, please follow the rules of the normal human world. People are watching. If they find out you're not human, you'll be in big trouble. I won't forget that. My husband Hank did everything from the funeral preparations to the formalities, you know. It's the younger brother and his wife's job to make things easy for older brother and his wife. That's common practice, isn't it? You should be rather honored to be working for us. Oh, you used the word you just learned, honored, right away. You're so good at reviewing. Don't be silly. That's my line. You made us do everything and you acted like it's a matter of course. After the funeral, you just ate some food and went home. They are your relatives, so don't you think you should wait till everybody has gone home? Isn't it a question of whether or not you feel that way? Isn't that right, Trashiana? What's the matter with you? Don't you dare change my name to Trash. I was just expressing my true feelings, so don't worry about it. You really piss me off. In the first place, Milton didn't do anything, so Hank became a pallbearer, right? I couldn't even discuss with Milton whether he would be a pallbearer or not. If you are the eldest son, shouldn't you at least be a pallbearer? You're so bitchy. You lived and worked with our father-in-law. We did the same thing with our mother-in-law. I don't remember that. It doesn't matter who the mourners are. Also, you guys made fun of the business your father-in-law started, didn't you? Because he wasn't making any money at all. So you're poor and have no time to spare. I mean, it's like, thank you for working so hard, you know. I can't stand to see people so miserable. Which one of us is poor? He has never received any money back after begging for it. That was a favor from our father-in-law. I remember it was a loan. When you lend it to someone, you say you intend to give it to them. You also took out the condolence money without permission and took it home, didn't you? About $7,000? That's no surprise. Milton is the eldest son. He wasn't even a mourner. So it doesn't matter if he's a mourner or not. He's the eldest son. So you abandoned the funeral preparations and the cleanup? We took a plane to go there, stayed at a hotel, and paid for it. Huh? You're too stupid to talk to. Watch the tone. You're the second son's wife. You should know better. You're the one who should know better. Huh? What you're doing is just stealing money. Shut up, ugly! Have you finally become so bad-mouthed that all you can say is bad words that don't have anything to do with anything? You'd better learn more English. Just return the money. Do you perhaps not know the word thief? I'm not a thief. We are the eldest couple, so it's only natural that we have the right to receive it. We traveled a long way for you, so it's also in lieu of travel expenses. So this is money we should receive. How can you think like that? I'm never going to return it. Okay. And I'll take the land and the house too. Take care of the formalities. Chelsea, when are you going to give it to me? If you want me to sign a contract or something, I'll come to you on my own dime. Huh? What are you talking about? The house and land. I won't sign it. Hank contacted you, didn't he? You're really inflexible, Chelsea, you know that? That Hank too, though. Trashiana and Trashton are greedy thieves with flexible minds. I respect that. After all, to do bad things, you need bad ideas, don't you? Those of us who live honestly are amazed at the thought process of greedy thieves. I'm not greedy, and stop calling me trash. I'm just saying we're the eldest and we have a natural right to it. It's because you heard about the redevelopment of this area anyway. And you found out that the price of land has gone up, didn't you? Huh? I didn't know. Don't lie to me like that. You have good ideas, but you're not a good liar. What are you talking about? I really didn't know. Up to now, you've complained to me about the house and the land, that it's in the middle of nowhere, that it's dirty, that it's a real estate problem. You've said a lot of things about the house and the land you didn't like. That's why I'm taking it for you. Families have to help each other. Talk in your sleep when you're sleeping. Are you an idiot? That's terrible! I don't want anything to do with the people who disrespected my father-in-law and mother-in-law and left us to take care of them. I mean, don't you guys know? Know what? That both your father-in-law and mother-in-law were going into a lot of debt behind your back, you know? Oh, debt? They were both working. So what does that say about them as parents? Milton was also appalled. Apart from a wife's point of view, that's too stupid. We'll take the house and the land. All you get is the debt. I told you that you're the one who's stupid. That debt is all for you too. What? Milton's tuition for college. Yours and Milton's wedding and honeymoon expenses. Your living expenses. Milton had his father pay for his new car, and he borrowed money to pay for it all. Huh? Seriously? And do you know who he owed the money to? Huh? Isn't it usually a bank or something? Nope. It's a consumer loan company with a strict collection policy. Right after he borrowed the money, your father-in-law got sick, so he was in a pinch because he couldn't pay it back. So, Hank and I worked hard to repay the debt. My father-in-law apologized to us on more than one occasion. Oh, that's great that you got rid of the debt. So you'll give us the house and land. So I'll charge you and your husband the entire amount of the debt. Huh? I have all the IOUs from that time. So far, it's about $180,000. 180? Also, in our father-in-law's will, it states that all of his property, including the land and the house, will be given to us. Huh? Huh? Didn't you hear that? I didn't hear it. It says that the eldest son and his wife, who have continuously insulted me, my wife, Hank, and Chelsea, will not inherit anything. I can't believe you didn't read such an important will. Come to think of it, you didn't make any funeral arrangements and didn't seem to be interested in it. That's true too. That's a lie! So please don't contact me except to discuss debt repayment. Shut up! You are going to give me the house and land. What are you talking about when it's not yours? You're an idiot after all. I'll refer you to a psychotherapist, okay? Stop changing the conversation. It's impossible for the eldest son to get zero inheritance. We'll go to court for what the eldest son gets. Well, then the numerous abusive comments you guys made to us and my parents-in-law will also come to light. If you're okay with that, then let's go to court. What? Oh, but if we do that, you'll lose your inheritance in one shot. So that would be a quicker way to settle the matter. I realized that it would be less stress for me too. I can avoid all the inconvenience. Well then, with that in mind, I'll see you in court. Wait a minute! What? Let's not go to court. Then your father's inheritance won't go to you, okay? That's no good! Please! I don't care what it is. Just divide it up, even if it's just a corner piece of land. No. If I don't get my inheritance, I'm in trouble. Please! Oh, did you think the redevelopment would raise the price of the land, so you bought a car or something? Why do you know that? I heard it from a relative who helped me with the reception at the funeral. They were bragging loudly so everyone knows. Then you know, don't you? I don't understand. Why don't you just get rid of it? I can't do that. I like it, and so does Milton. And you're so stupid you go shopping with money you haven't even received yet. I have no sympathy for you. And since you haven't given me any response, I've contacted the police. The police? Why? Because you didn't return the $7,000 in condolence money. I'm sure a police officer will visit you soon, so please don't run away. Wait a minute! You can't arrest your brother-in-law and his wife. You guys are lower in status than us and don't have that kind of authority. I'm getting tired of talking to an idiot, so I'm not going to bother replying. Don't call me an idiot! If you want to make excuses, the police will listen to you. I'm not the police, so I don't have the authority to arrest you. The officer will arrest you for me. I'm sorry! Please forgive me! I spent the condolence money, so it's gone. Not my problem. You better go make some money or borrow it. I can't! It's terrible! The police and such! Do something! I've been taking care of our mother and father-in-law. I don't care if you couldn't help them because you lived too far away. But don't think I would help the people who have been cursing me, making fun of me, and trampling on my mental health. Please reflect in your cells. I have reflected on it. Now that I'm sorry, just lend me the money to pay you back this month. I'll block you. Even if it's only $500. Please! Please give me the money! So they received a visit from police and were taken to the police station just like that. They sold their household goods and cars to pay off the debt, but it still wasn't enough, so they eventually had their wages seized. On the other hand, Hank and Chelsea, who inherited the house and land, are running the company left by their father-in-law, gradually increasing sales. Milton and Juliana had divorced in no time. It seems that Milton and Juliana have sent Hank and Chelsea several messages asking them for money, but were blocked and are still unaware of it. Shelly! It's Selena! Don't ignore me! I have something I really want to say to my stepsister. It's an emergency. Selena? It's about time. Sorry, I'm a little busy. Huh? What do you mean you're busy? Your cute stepsister is trying to contact you, so you have to reply within 3 seconds. 3 seconds might be a bit much. What's wrong? You don't usually contact me. I mean, we haven't been in touch since my wedding, right? That's true. I don't think I want to contact you unless it's something serious. Huh? What's with that reply? Your super cute stepsister's taking time to call you, so be more happy. Unlike my introverted stepsister, I'm everyone's idol as a woman and as a human being. Really, because Dad remarried, I have to become the little sister of an introvert like you. That's more like my luck's running out, I guess. You know what? What's the point? Didn't you say it was an emergency? Oh yeah, I have a question for you. Where am I right now? Is it an emergency? I don't know where you are. What's that? You should be more interested in me. Yeah, but I'm not. You're such a boring girl. Then you don't have to contact me, do you? Why are you talking like that? You're pissing me off. I'm taking up my precious time to contact you. Have some respect for your sister. It's not normal for someone to contact you out of the blue and ask you where they are. That doesn't matter. Where do you think I am? I told you I don't know. Think about it for a minute. Okay, then Los Angeles? What? There's no way I'd be in Los Angeles in this hot weather. Think about it for a minute. You really aren't very smart, are you? You're the one who asked me. Do you have a problem? Just tell me where you are. It really is a shame you can't understand something as simple as this. Okay, I'll tell you. I'm on a trip to New York. Traveling? Yes, my second honeymoon with my handsome and loving husband. Second time? That's great. Then you'd better enjoy your trip instead of talking with me. I know that. Who'd want to be talking to an introvert like you? Then why did you bother to contact me? I really don't get it. I just thought I'd share a little of my happiness with my introverted stepsister. Even if you are an introvert, you'd feel a little sad if your husband treated you coldly. What do you mean your husband is treating you coldly? Just don't go saying weird things off the cuff. Don't get mad at me just because I'm right on the money. It's a miracle that an introvert like you got married to a famous employee of Acme Corporation. And he's a department manager with a promising future. It really doesn't make any sense. I don't know what kind of magic you used to get him. Isn't it about time your husband's magic melted and he left you? Stop screwing around. That's none of your concern. And anyway, is that the reason you contacted me? I'm busy. Wait. I want to show you something now. Ta-da! What? You saw the picture, right? Then tell me who I'm in the picture with. But he said he was in New York on business. Don't be shocked. Just say it. I don't want to. Then I'll tell you myself. Don't do it. The correct answer is K. Your precious, precious husband K. Why is this happening? Does this mean that Kay and I are cuddling? Is that what it means? Why, Selena? Aren't you married? Aren't you on a trip right now? And why are you with my husband? And even more so, why do you look so happy together? Why do you think? I'm asking because I don't know. It's simple. It's just that my husband and Kay knew each other. My husband is an elite employee of Nexa Corporation. It's amazing that he knows the boss of Acme Corporation, isn't it? Why are you cuddling with him because the husbands know each other? Because we ran into each other. What? I was walking outside with my husband during the day, and a nice guy was walking alone right in front of us. Then my husband said, Kay. I asked him who he was. He told me he was from a company my husband does business with. But it doesn't mean that you can cuddle together. That's different. I was planning to go to aesthetic salon today and I invited him. He was up for it. And one thing led to another and we just did it. What the hell? Well, it's like we were meant to meet, right? Fateful encounters really do happen, don't they? I thought it was just a story in a drama. Shelley, you seduced my husband. The company Kay works for, Acme Corporation, is a very famous company. It's amazing that he's a department head at such a big company like Acme Corporation at such a young age. 32, right? If he continues like this, it's not just a dream to be the president of Acme Corporation. If that's the case, I have to make him mine, right? My current husband is elite enough, but he's not as good as Kay. He's too good for you who is in the shadows, and I have to have him. Make him mine? Do you know what you're talking about? Kay is my husband, okay? I know that! That's why I'm leaving my current husband right away and marrying Kay. Huh? Kay feels that way too. He says he wants to leave you and be with me. It's important to act early with this kind of thing. That's a lie. There's no way my husband would say such a thing. You can ask him if it's a lie or not when he gets back. He says he'll finish his work here early and be back tomorrow. After all, you'll always be under me. You're my sister, but you're still inferior to me. Well, I guess you can't help it if you're an introverted, ugly stepsister. You'll never be able to live up to me. I bet you resent the fact that you became my sister after our parents remarried. Yoo-hoo! You sure text a lot. I wonder why. Oh, you know why. How are you feeling right now? I feel terrible. I haven't felt like doing anything for the past 2 days. I don't even have an appetite. Oh, that's terrible. You'd better eat something right away, right? Otherwise, you're going to get more and more gloomy. I mean, my husband hasn't come home. Didn't he say he was coming home yesterday? Oh, that's right. I said that, didn't I? Are you still waiting for him to come home? Poor you. You know where he is, don't you? What the hell is going on? I've been trying to reach him, but he hasn't picked up the phone. He hasn't even read my messages. That's true, because he's had his phone turned off since the day before yesterday. Both of us have. Why are you doing that? Why? Because we want to enjoy our time together, of course. That's why Kay told his company to extend his business trip for 1 more week. What happened to your husband? Wasn't he with you? We're divorced. Huh? I wanted to divorce him as soon as possible so I could be with Kay. So I divorced him as soon as I could. You just write your name on the divorce papers and submit them. I'm so glad it was so easy. I can't believe it. While on vacation? I feel sorry for your husband. So why don't you marry my ex-husband instead? I'm sure he'd be happy to take a bite out of you now that he's probably in full-on loneliness. Well, I guess he might not be able to stand the gap between me, the super cute one, and my ugly introverted stepsister. Stop it. I haven't said I'm divorcing yet. Are you still saying that? Kay's heart is already mine. But deep down, you've already made up your mind, right? I wonder about that. Don't be so stubborn. Even if we get divorced, you know it won't end there, right? You stole my husband. Your husband wouldn't just cry himself to sleep. Oh, you want me to give you money? Then there's no problem. I have Kay. He'll take care of all that hassle. After all, he's the general manager of Acme Corporation, and he's a career man. Money-wise, there's no problem at all. Kay will pay my ex-husband's compensation too. Oh yeah, Kay is really reliable. I'm sorry I stole your elite husband. He'll pay the alimony, so don't worry and get a divorce soon. You seem to be pretty confident, but I hope it lasts. What? What's that? Don't think I'm just going to back down like this. Huh? You're so cocky even though you're a loser. There's no way a loser like you can do anything. You're a loser who lost her husband to your sister. If you screw with me too much, there's gonna be trouble. Keep that in mind. Repeated provocative calls from Selena. I can't believe she is even a human being, having an affair with my husband and even divorcing her own husband on the same day. I would never forgive Selena for doing this to me. So the next day, I decided to take revenge on both of them. 1 week, it was short, but I had to do everything I could during that time. And after a week, the time finally came. I'm back from my love trip. I guess this is what you mean when you say dreamy. Kate was so great during the trip. I love the fact that I couldn't get enough of it. You're back at last. Thanks to meeting Kay, it was the best trip to New York ever. No one can stop us now. All that's left is for you to write your name on the divorce papers. I've already got them for you. Wow, you're so thoughtful. Then I'll be with Kay sooner than I planned. I wanted to make you happy at least one last time. I wanted it to be a surprise, so I prepared them in time for today. Since when did you become so thoughtful? The other day you told me not to screw with you. Or are you up to something? Yeah, no, but you wouldn't. Ugly, introverted, you couldn't do anything, could you? I can't do anything? Is that what you think? What? I want to take responsibility for what I say. That's why I made you happy in the end. And now, I'm going to make you suffer. Huh? There's no way you can do that. It's not a matter of can't or won't. I mean, I've already done it. What's that? You'll find out soon enough. You just got to the airport, right? Yeah, that's right. Then why don't you come outside? Outside? Everyone's waiting for you too. Everyone? Yes, 8 people in all, including me. Your ex-husband and his parents, our parents, and Kay's parents, one who is the president of the company. Oh! Kay's father is the president? Yes. Acme Corporation was built by his great-grandfather. Then his grandfather took over, then his father took over, and the company has grown over 3 generations. Because of that, Kay has risen very quickly in the company. Well, quickly sounds good, but in other words, Kay isn't a good worker. He just got promoted to the manager's position because his father is the president of the company. Kay never told me about that. He said he took the entrance exam and worked his way up from an ordinary employee to the general manager. But that means he's going to be the president, right? I was wondering what you were going to say with so much confidence, but you gave me some good news, didn't you? Kay is going to be the president? Are you still dreaming? What do you mean? I'm sure you can guess what's going to happen next, but I'll tell you. Kay is going to be sued for damages he caused to the company. Damages? Kay wasn't just on a business trip. It was a business trip to do business with Nexa Corporation as well. Nexa Corporation? Your ex-husband's company. Acme Corporation and Nexa Corporation have a long-standing business relationship. He was on a business trip for a meeting about a new project. They were just about to wrap things up when Kay suddenly couldn't make it to the meeting and the project was scrapped. Is that? He didn't show up, so he could go have fun with you. Kay was in charge of this project, so of course, he has to take responsibility for it. And of course, you're the one who caused it. Do you know why Kay started as an ordinary employee when he is the president's son? According to his father's policy, he was in the process of assessing whether he was the right person for the president while working as a regular employee. I'm sure Kay knows that and has been working diligently until now. Can you say that an employee who is being sued for damages is the right person to be president? Oh no! If things had gone well, he could have been president, but you have ruined everything. Wait a minute! I don't want this to happen just when I'm about to get married to Kay. Then why don't you break up? You're not married yet. That's impossible. I quit my job when I married my ex-husband. I'm sorry to hear that, but it's none of my business, so I don't care what happens to you. Shelley! It's all your fault, isn't it? You're so naive to think you can get forgiveness for messing around with someone's husband. You're an adult. You have to take responsibility. What am I supposed to do if you want me to take responsibility? Pay money? That's right. You'll both have to work your asses off to pay the compensation. How much are the damages? I don't know, but I think it's about $400,000. 400,000? But that's not all. What? You know what, don't you? There's no way this ends with just compensation to the company. You'll have to pay me compensation. Compensation? I have to pay it? Of course you do. You touched my husband and ruined our marriage. Do you think you can just say, "Yes, I'm sorry, please forgive me"? Come on, Shelley! Your stepsister relationship with me is over. Our parents don't even consider you their daughter anymore. They don't want a girl that steals her sister's husband. Can you please let me off the hook this time? I not only have to pay compensation, but on top of that, I have to pay $400,000, right? Please? Okay. Thank you, sis! Is what you would like me to say, isn't it? Huh? Like the words you said to me until now, I won't forgive you so easily for what you did to me. So to you I say, I will never forgive you. Huh? Why? Well then, if you'll excuse me, everyone else is at the boarding gate waiting for you two to arrive, so get going. Also, tell Kay that I've given the divorce papers with my name on it to his father. I hope Kay is still alive after he gives them to him. Wait a minute! I have nothing more to say to you, so I'm blocking you. Well then, goodbye. Wait! Shelley! Please help me! I'm sorry for everything I've done! Please help me! It was only a week before they were to return, and in that short time, I did what I could, and the results were rewarding. They came to the boarding gate scared after their exchange with me, and in front of them were their family members who were furiously waiting for them. The moment they were in front of everyone, they got down on their knees and kept apologizing to everyone. Kay also received a hard slap from his father. Kay's father is a strong, macho type of guy. He could not help but give him one hard slap, even though he had to hold back his fist because the company's credibility had been shattered. And his mother was disinfecting his father's hands. After that, I heard from an acquaintance that Selena and Kay eventually got married a few months later. But they had to pay $20,000 in compensation to me and $15,000 to her ex-husband. In addition, they had to pay $400,000 in compensation to the company, and within 3 months, they were divorced. As a result of the divorce, Kay was to pay all the compensation to the company, and Selena was to pay all the compensation to the spouses. Selena asked her parents for help, but they refused, saying they had no daughter. Now they are both working day and night to pay off the debt. I, on the other hand, am free from my stepsister, whom I hate, and am now living a happy and carefree life on my own. Tucker, oh my God, what should I do? Please, pick up the phone, answer it. You keep bugging me. What's going on? Oh, thank God you got back to me. I'm in a bad way. I don't see any lights on in the house. Are you out? Didn't you say you were going to the job agency in the morning and you'd be at home in the afternoon?
Huh? You're home already? You're home so early. I thought I could relax by myself for the first time in a while.
What do you mean the first time in a while? You've been taking it easy since you left your job last month.
What? You got something to complain about? Who do you have to thank for being able to eat? What's wrong with taking time off and relaxing?
I'm not mad at you. I don't care about that. I lost my house key.
Huh? What are you doing? You idiot. Stupid dumbass. If we get robbed, it's your fault. Take some responsibility and find it right away.
I'm so sorry, but I'll find it as soon as I can. What time will you be back? I mean, where are you?
It doesn't matter where I am. I'm scared to death because of the asshole who lost the keys. I can't go home. Oh my God. You did it this time. How could you be so stupid?
Don't say that. For God's sake, help me look for it. Where are you now? I don't think Lynn's home either. Are you having dinner with Lynn?
My parents' house. Lynn hasn't seen her grandma in a long time. She missed her.
When is she coming back?
Huh? Don't tell me you're making me and Lynn look for it too. You're the one who lost it. You're on your own.
You're as cold as ever. Can you help me now?
I don't want to. I'm not coming home until you find the key.
What? Are you serious? I'm exhausted.
It's your fault.
I know that. I'm sorry. I'm not asking you to look for it. Can you just unlock the house for me, please? I'm starving and it's cold outside. Just come back for a minute and unlock the door.
Huh? What? You want me to feel sorry for you? That's ridiculous. You lost it, so take responsibility, scum.
Why are you being so mean? I'm just asking you. You can get home from your parents' house in an hour. Bring me the key that you have.
Then ask nicely. When you ask someone for something, you have to ask nicely. Didn't your parents teach you that? You can video call me and get down on your knees. What do you say?
You're not gonna do that, are you?
What? Who are you talking to? You're talking big for a wife. You think you can defy me? Goodbye and good luck.
Wait, I'm begging you. What should I do?
I don't know. Why don't you go back to work? Oh, don't stay in a hotel or anything. I seriously won't forgive you if you go and use my money without permission. You understand?
I understand. I only have $30 on me right now.
Only $30? Do you know how hard it is to make $30?
Of course I do. You act all high and mighty, but I've been paying for everything in the house since you quit your job.
That would be from this month. Until last month, I was providing for you and Lynn for years. Even now, you're living off my severance pay and unemployment insurance. Don't dignify yourself with your paltry part-time pay.
You spent your severance money on your hobby car, and your monthly unemployment insurance goes in your own pocket. I'm the one who makes the money for the family. I'm tired after a long day at work. It's sad to hear you talk like that. Oh, there's a message from Lynn. Mom, take it easy. I have the keys. It'll be fine. What does she mean?
Whatever Lynn says, just keep looking until you find them. Answer me.
Yeah, I understand.
It's yes, not yeah.
Yes. It's Lynn again. Dad has your keys. He's at home now. What's going on?
Damn it, sticking her nose in.
What? I went back to the office.
It's your fault for not checking when you left in the morning.
Tucker, I'm leaving now, so tell me why when I get home. Hey Tucker, I know you're home. Take off the chain.
You're a real pain in the ass. I'm not opening it. Why don't you sleep outside?
What? That's horrible.
Huh? I'm your husband. Watch your mouth. Oh, and don't come home until 11 p.m. from now on. And eat dinner out. Got it?
What for? I don't understand. I have to make dinner for you guys. I've got to help with Lynn's homework. 11 p.m. is way too late.
Can't you even understand anything? Oh, I'm so sick of this. You shouldn't come home anymore. You're driving me crazy.
Give me a break. And what's with your attitude? Lynn dislikes it.
Lynn wouldn't dislike it. Are you crazy? Lynn loves her daddy. She hates her mom who just nags.
You should understand that Lynn is hurting.
That's a great way to put it. Oh, you piss me off. That's it. You're going to sleep outside in a cardboard box.
Then I'm never coming home.
What? You know that's not possible. You really are an idiot.
I've had enough of your abuse. I'll send you the divorce papers later, so make sure you sign them.
What? That's a big leap.
No, I'm serious. I'll get custody of Lynn too.
Of course that's impossible. You, the incompetent wife, are going to get custody without even considering your husband, right? Besides, I don't think Lynn would agree to being with you.
Then ask Lynn. Lynn doesn't want a selfish dad.
Lynn? She wouldn't say that.
She called me at lunchtime and said she was worried about me. She said you're too much, and she's heartbroken. I don't want to live with him anymore. She said I could divorce you. She's only 15 years old. Don't you feel sorry for her?
Are you trying to trick me?
If you don't believe me, just ask her. Lynn said she's going to text you to tell you.
Huh? That can't be. I won't forgive you if you're lying.
Did you talk to Lynn? How did it go? Were you so shocked that you couldn't reply?
I don't know what to do. Lynn wants to leave with you. I can't live without Lynn. Talk her out of it.
You need to chill out for a while. What you're doing to me, you're not supposed to do that. You take my keys and lock me out. You're overbearing, saying that the husband is better just because he's a man. Your attitude toward me has negative effects on her education. To begin with, you're the kind of person who lounges around at home every day after quitting your job, drinking and yelling at me. You are mistaken if you think your daughter admires that.
Wait a minute. Are you seriously taking Lynn with you?
Yes, I am. I'll take custody too. You can relax as much as you want.
No. I'm not giving you custody of Lynn. That's the one thing I won't give up.
You can't support Lynn if you don't have a job. Lynn says she'll be better off with me.
Wait, please. I'll unlock the door right now. We'll talk about it.
No, we won't. I'm running out of patience. When I got Lynn's message, I realized I should have made up my mind sooner.
Is there any way you can forgive me? I'll do anything. I'll get a job soon. Is that all right with you? You're worried about me being unemployed, aren't you?
It's too late. You've done things you can never take back. You didn't even tell me when you quit your job. You spent your severance pay and unemployment insurance on your hobbies. You don't do any housework. You don't look for a job. You just sit on your ass all day. I can't live with you being so selfish.
I'm sorry. You're in front of the house right now, right? I'll open the door, just wait.
I went back to my parents' house to pick up Lynn. I don't want to see you. My dad's driving to pick up Lynn.
What? Your father? Please, don't take Lynn. I'm sorry for everything. I apologize for everything. Please, forgive me. I won't be mean from now on. It'll really work. I'll be a great husband.
I heard you were violent and sexually harassing around Lynn's friends.
When did you hear that?
I heard when you called me during the day. Lynn says fathers like you are the worst. She said you say, Lynn loves daddy, but she says it's really creepy and she wants you to stop it.
She said that? Oh my God. Please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please give me a chance to talk to her.
That's so annoying. Don't hold on to Lynn, and I'm gonna cancel the credit cards of mine that you have.
Huh? Wait a minute. Even if I say I'll work, I still need to spend money for job hunting.
That's what unemployment insurance is for, right? You should be putting it to good use, not spending it on stupid hobbies.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Please don't abandon me.
Goodbye. After that, I took Lynn back to my parents' house and we had a discussion. She said she couldn't forgive her father for being mean to me and her friends. Looking at Lynn, who had endured heartbreak and sorrow, I decided to divorce him. Tucker did not immediately agree to the divorce, but when he saw Lynn's strong will, he understood the magnitude of what he had done and agreed to the divorce. After that, Tucker went back to his parents' house and started working part-time in order to get custody of Lynn. It didn't last long. He is living a semi-reclusive life. I sold the house where we used to live as a family. I am living peacefully with my parents and Lynn in my parents' house as a family of 4. Since my house and my parents' house were close to each other, Lynn didn't have to change schools, and she is now studying hard to get into college. I am spending happy days with Lynn's bright smile and happy conversations. Hey! Hey sis! What's your boyfriend's name again? His name is Adam. Oh, yeah, Adam! He was so cool. I didn't expect my sister to bring such a handsome guy home. What does he do for a living? He's a car dealer. What about it? Does it pay well? I don't know. I've heard it's above average for someone his age. Oh, really? He must have a pretty good income. He seems to have a good personality. That's a good sign, isn't it? Well, he's kind, smart, and thoughtful. We've known each other since freshman year of college, so we know each other well. He's hardworking, humble, and has good values. Wow, that's nice. A high-income boyfriend with a nice face and personality. I wish I could have one just like him. Oh, I just got a good idea. Give me your boyfriend. Huh? What? What do you mean just give him to you? What do I mean? Just what I said. I'll be his girlfriend instead of you. You and I are twins. We have the same face. I mean, I'm a little prettier and a little younger than you. Wouldn't Adam be happier with me? That's okay, right? Give him to me. No, wait a minute. We're twins, so even though you're younger, it's only a few minutes. I mean, give him to you, he's not a thing. It's not easy to get a good boyfriend who has a lot of money. It's too much trouble to get one on my own, so give Adam to me. You can get another boyfriend. There's no way. Don't ignore my and Adam's feelings. Even Adam says he'd rather have me. We have the same face, but I'm prettier. Feelings are another subject. They're not another subject. There's no way I'd say, here you go, even if you ask me to give up my boyfriend. Did you really think I would give him to you? Are you crazy? Well, you've given me so many things in the past. Toys, candy, clothes, jewelry. When I asked for something, you gave it to me. Why not your boyfriend? Because he's not clothes or accessories. Adam is a human being. I know that. But what's my sister's is mine. It's the same if it's a thing or a person, right? No, it's not. I mean, you said I gave you a lot of things. All of those things, you took them from me. When I took them back, you cried and told our parents. Mom and Dad loved you so much, they said, she's your sister, so you have to put up with it and give it to her. I've put up with you for so long, and now you want me to give up my boyfriend? Don't be ridiculous. Because you're my big sister, and it's only natural for you to do that. It's only natural for you to give up to your younger siblings. Don't you have any kindness at all, not putting up with it or giving it up? Anyway, ask Adam. Just ask him, why don't you go out with my sister or something like that? Tell him, we have the same face, so what's the difference? I mean, I have better qualities than you. Let's talk to Adam for a bit. I'll show him how much better I am than you. I can't even find the words to respond to this. What's wrong with you? Do you think this is a joke? What do you think you're doing to people? Treating them like possessions? Don't talk nonsense to me. Mom also said, if Maisie wants Adam, why don't you give him to Maisie? See? That's what Mom says too. Anyway, I'd like to go on a date, so how about next Sunday? Ask Adam about his schedule. It wasn't just you who was crazy. It was the whole family. I understand perfectly. I'm going to cut myself off from all of you. I've been putting up with it for a long time, but I can't take it anymore. Are you mad at me? Why? You're so funny. What are you mad about? Are you mad at yourself for being born uglier than your twin sister? Wow, you're so stoic. I now know that my parents and siblings are crazy. If I don't do something about it, they will keep exploiting me my whole life. For the safety of Adam and myself, I'm going to leave you guys. Oh, you're taking your boyfriend away? You're not going to give him up, even though you're my sister? Our parents won't let you do that. I don't care. I don't need your permission. I don't want to spend the rest of my life being exploited. Don't you ever contact me again. After that, I really cut myself off from my family and moved out. Macy complained to her friends and neighbors. My sister didn't give me her boyfriend. They all pushed her aside, distanced themselves from her, and isolated themselves from her. My family was crazy, but I'm glad to hear that some of my friends were sane. A few years later, I married Adam and had children. When I married Adam and had a child, I received a phone call from my parents. Macy still insisted that I should give up my boyfriend, and once she was married, she planned to quit her job and hang out at home. My parents were crying, saying that they wanted me to come back home and that they wanted to see their grandchildren. I silently hung up the phone and quickly blocked the calls.
Ava, I'm sorry.
Henry, what's up?
Looks like I can't make it home on time today.
Oh, on our wedding anniversary, huh?
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
We've been arguing lately, right? So I thought dinner at our special place would be nice. I made a reservation for 7:30. Wine, candles, and music.
Oh, and that music.
Yeah, you know they take requests there.
Oh, Ava, I'm so sorry. You were trying to surprise me.
There's still about 2 hours, right? Think you can make it? Busy, huh?
I'm sorry.
It's work. Don't worry about it. You've been doing a lot of field work lately, right?
Huh? Did I say that?
Yeah. You've said a few times that you don't need lunch because of your irregular schedule.
Oh, right. The lunch boxes. Your lunch boxes are the best. Restaurant food is good, but your cooking gives me energy. Hey, can I get one tomorrow or the day after? And this weekend, let's do lunch at that place.
Sure. Today's dinner would be a waste, so maybe I'll ask someone to go.
You're going out?
Yeah, is that okay?
Sure, it'd be a waste, but since we're having lunch there together, I'd like to share that moment with you.
Really?
Yeah, if you're up for it. I'll order your favorite sushi for delivery. Wait for me at home?
Really? That's okay?
Of course. You said you've got some shows you have to catch up on, right? Watch them while you relax. I'll even call the restaurant.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Hey, tell me this isn't real. I got some weird mail. It said, important document, so I thought it was a bill, but it's not. Hey, text me back. I need to ask you something.
What's up, Ava? I'm at work. Why are you blowing up my phone? You know I can't take calls at the office.
At work? At the office? Really?
Yeah, obviously. It's a weekday.
But how?
It's a weekday. I left home saying off to work, like always.
Yeah, but...
My phone's blowing up, and this is what it's about. I thought it was an emergency.
You really are at work right now, right?
Yes, I'm really at the office. You know I'm busy.
But...
I'm making materials for an upcoming meeting. If you're bored at home, why not go out?
What do you mean by bored?
Anyway, I'll hear you out when I get home. Can't now.
Wait, hold on. Hey, Brad. Long time no see. Got a minute? I wanted to ask you something, unless you're still at work?
Ava, it's been a year since the reunion. Is this about another one?
No, I wish. Actually, I wanted to ask you something.
What's up?
Is work okay? I heard your company's been tough.
Really? It's the opposite. I've been leaving on time every day. I'm more worried about my paycheck being too low without overtime.
Oh, I guess it depends on the department.
Anyway, I'm all ears.
Thanks. It's about my husband. He joined your company a few years ago.
No way! You should have told me.
When I asked my husband, he said he didn't know if it was a different department, and it's a big company, right? Yeah, and you're my ex, so I figured no contact was best.
High school exes, come on! But why ask me if there's no contact?
I got mail today.
Wait, your last name?
What?
Is his name Henry?
Yeah. Do you know anything?
Even if there's no direct contact.
Is there anything you know?
Well, today at work, there was talk about a woman calling, claiming to be someone's wife.
That was me. Is Brad the office gossip or something? Don't tell me he's being bullied.
No way. My company's pretty clean.
Huh?
His presence is proof, in a way.
What do you mean? Sorry for calling like this. They couldn't confirm me as his wife over the phone. They didn't tell me any details. That's tough over the phone. I'm planning to visit officially, but first, I need to know. Was Henry really fired?
HR keeps that stuff confidential, but...
This is about my future.
Keep this between us, okay?
Of course.
Yes, he was fired. That mail was the notice, right?
Yeah, fired. I work from home a lot, so I got it. I opened it by mistake. But why? He's honest and hardworking.
Honest? To be straight, he doesn't show up most of the days.
But he went every day.
For about a month and a half, he's been a no-show. They tried his home number, the emergency contact.
My cell is his emergency contact, and I got nothing.
Maybe he changed it without telling you.
I see. This morning, he left at his usual time. When I messaged about the notice, he said he was going into a meeting.
Is he hiding it? Or does he not know yet?
I didn't bring it up when he came home, so I was being played.
Hey!
Why would he do that? Depression, maybe? Too hard to go to work but can't tell his wife?
You really believe in him? Hey, remember, this stays between us.
I promise. What is it?
There's a woman from work who got fired with him.
What?
Her name is Gianna. Multiple people saw those two sneaking into hotels during work hours, claiming outside sales. Once they were caught, both stopped showing up. Eventually fired.
I can't believe this is happening.
That's all I know. Sorry it's such bad news.
No, I'm sorry for making you tell me.
It's not your fault. Don't beat yourself up. I'm here if you need to vent. Just keep your cool, okay?
I know. I'll investigate everything first.
Man, your husband really took advantage of you.
Huh?
Hey, no need to worry. I'll help when I can.
Thank you. So, what's the plan for today?
I'm working now. Talk later. It'll be a late night. I'm swamped.
Oh, overtime? What about your promise?
Huh? Oh, right. I said we'd eat together tonight. Yeah, it's looking tough. Sorry.
That's a shame.
I'll grab something quick, so don't wait up. I don't know when I'll be back. Feel free to sleep.
Got it. You really do have a lot of overtime.
Really? It's normal. This time every year is our busy season.
I see.
Yeah. All right, back to work.
How long do you plan to keep up this charade? I'm curious.
Huh? What?
I wonder how long your money will last. What's happening to my share of your salary?
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. I sent too many messages while you're busy. My bad.
No, what was that just now?
You're busy with your mistress, right?
What?
It's okay. Let's wrap this up quick. Won't your girlfriend be mad that you're constantly texting your ex-wife from your motel?
Huh? Ex-wife?
I'm filing the divorce papers soon, so not yet. Almost ex-wife.
What the hell are you saying? What's going on? Hey, don't mess with me. Ava, where are you? I came back to talk about earlier. Hey, answer me. What's going on with this house?
Oh, you're back?
Everything's gone. I thought we were robbed.
Robbed? We don't even have furnitures. What are they gonna rob from us? Some robber with a serious grudge, huh?
Don't mock me.
Right. Let's drop the act.
Act? I'm here about our talk. You filed for divorce without my consent? That's not allowed. Even if you did, doing it without me is illegal.
You don't remember? We both filled it out after you kept accusing me. It was next to our picture in the living room for a while.
No way.
You said, if you find out I'm cheating, we're divorcing.
Wasn't that scrapped?
I kept it just in case. I filed the form you made me sign, so it's all legal.
Seriously? That form?
I asked you back then if it'd be valid if you cheated too. Don't worry, it was accepted. We both needed insurance.
That's harsh. I made you sign that 2 years ago when I thought you were cheating.
I wasn't. I denied it and there was no proof.
Then why were you working so much overtime and being cold to me? It made me think you were cheating.
My actions increased without explanation, and you got anxious because you were cheating.
What?
People project their guilt. 2 years. Time flies. You were cheating back then, right? I knew. I hired a detective.
What?
Based on their findings, I was about to confront you while you made me sign those papers. but your mom suddenly passed away. I hesitated to pile on, and I couldn't move, thinking of your dad who just lost his wife.
You visited him a lot. I thought you'd reflected and were devoted to family. Men's cheating is just a fling. Women's is serious, they say.
It seemed you'd broken up with your mistress, so I decided to wait. But 2 years later, this mess.
Is that why there's no stuff in the house?
Of course. We're divorced. I can't live with you and I never want to see your face again. Cancel the lease on this apartment soon. You can't afford the rent anyway.
I can. Wait. Where's your proof I cheated? Last time was last time. This time is this time.
There's a lot. But what I can't forgive most is the restaurant.
Restaurant?
The one I booked for our anniversary. Did you think I wouldn't find out? You think I'm that stupid?
What are you talking about?
On our anniversary, you had $15 sushi delivered to keep me home, while you didn't cancel and spent $100 on 2 courses with your mistress.
How do you know that?
They had a raffle. I got a DM. Thanks, ma'am. Come again with your husband.
They messaged you.
Your cover-up was sloppy.
But that's just hearsay. No photos or proof. Anyone can say anything.
True. It's enough to gut me. But I know I need solid proof.
Exactly. You should know better.
You haven't realized yet?
What?
You and Gianna were fired.
Huh?
The notice came while I was working from home. I checked, and the company found out you were holing up in hotels with Gianna during work hours. You both started skipping work, resulting in termination. Well, that's fair that you two got fired.
So that's how they found out. That company sucks.
They investigated thoroughly. You thought it would get you in trouble if I find out, so you changed your emergency contact to our home phone to avoid me. But not listening properly to your wife backfired.
I never heard about your remote work.
You nodded while on your phone, probably chatting with your mistress.
Really?
Anyway, we're divorced. I'm preparing to sue you and Gianna for damages, so be ready.
Wait.
What?
Can you let the damages slide? I have no savings.
I'm just asserting my rights as a cheated party.
But damages are hundreds of thousands, right? I've been fired. Job hunting will be tough. I need to save.
The consequences of your actions. You knew what would happen if you get caught.
Well...
And it's the second time. You think I'd forgive you with such a lame excuse?
But, you know, empathy?
I kept it to myself last time.
Well, you forgave me once.
I didn't forgive you. I was observing. Then you even skip work to stay in hotels. Almost daily too. You think I'd be okay after knowing that? Forgive you?
You seemed normal until this morning.
I was vomiting repeatedly out of your sight, suffering from insomnia.
What?
A friend who knew came to check on me. She saw my pale, wobbly state and yelled, "Just divorce him already." A friend I rarely see noticed what my daily scene husband didn't. I have solid evidence and I'm mentally tired from this. I asked my friend to help me out with the divorce papers this morning.
I'm sorry. Let's talk face to face one more time.
Never.
Just one last time, please. Please talk to me.
I never want to see you again. I said that earlier, right?
That's harsh.
The moment I was alone, I felt strangely refreshed. I was so relieved. I slept like a baby until your text message. Seeing your face now, I don't know what I'd do.
But it's not just about us. Marriage or divorce.
I've told your dad everything. Go back to your family. Crash at your mistress's place. Do whatever.
Ava, please.
Now, I don't want to talk anymore. Goodbye. A friend contacted me about Henry causing a scene in front of his old company. He was shouting that his sudden termination was unfair and that he should have received earlier warnings. Apparently, he couldn't find any work after job hunting and wanted to pick a fight with the company that fired him. He was desperate for any job, even as a subcontractor. His scheme only got him arrested for business obstruction when they called the police. Now that he has a criminal record, making job hunting even harder. His mistress got fed up and dumped him. At his wit's end, he went to my parents' house, saying he realized what he'd lost and begged them to take his side. I'd already told them about the divorce and why, so they naturally said I wasn't there and chased him off. I'm actually taking a break at my uncle's in the next town. Next, he stormed my workplace, but most employees were remote. The CEO and security guard who happened to be there kicked him out. Henry went back to his parents' house and is under his father's watch. He's being severely scolded for letting me go, berated daily about taking responsibility. Through my lawyer, I'm firmly demanding maximum compensation. However, both he and his mistress splurged on daily hotel stays, leaving their accounts empty. Whether they end up in poverty or struggle, it's not my concern. They'll have to borrow money and pay me back properly. Thankfully, both sets of parents are decent people. They're on my side, which helped resolve things quickly. As for me, I'm diving deeper into work while using the compensation to leisurely search for a home that suits me. Since I mostly work remotely, I'm considering living in a trendy hotel to work. It's all the rage these days. Now that I've found clarity, I want to focus only on moving forward. Kane! Hey there! I heard the news! Why didn't you tell me?
Hey, Nicole? Tell you what?
There's only one thing. You're getting married?
Oh, yeah. Did you hear it from my mom?
Yeah, I did. She told me. She said you brought your fiancé to say hi on the day I was on vacation.
Oh, I thought it was strange I didn't see you there. You weren't there, so it was pretty hard to tell you. Well, it seems you heard the rumor and found out on your own without me telling you. You've always been quick to catch on to rumors, haven't you?
Because, you know, my childhood friend Kane is getting married. Of course I'm curious. So I guess you said you're going to start preparing for the wedding.
Yeah, we haven't finalized the details yet though. I'm hoping by the end of the year if possible.
I see. Well then, the wedding should cost at least $100,000.
What? $100,000?
Yeah! Of course, the wedding dress has to be custom made. At least 5 bridesmaids. The food should be the highest grade available at the wedding venue. And make sure the ceremony is elaborate. You could even invite a professional comedian. Oh, and don't be stingy with the gifts to the guests. And inviting 300 guests would be great too.
Oh, come on. What are you talking about? Why are you talking like you're the one I'm marrying? You're not my bride. There's no way I could do such a fancy wedding. I'm just an ordinary salesman.
No, what do you mean? This is the minimum level of quality every woman wants, right?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, common sense. That's right. If a man doesn't have that much financial means, then you're a well-paid man working for a major company. The groom has to read deeply into the bride's true feelings and clear it with her.
You think so? I think she and I get along well enough to be honest with each other. She didn't want a wedding like you're talking about.
That means she's just being nice and holding back.
Is that so?
That's right. I'm a woman and I understand emotions. So I suggest you ask your fiancé one more time to make sure you're asking her right. Tell her to try to be honest with you about what she really wants and the quality of the wedding.
Sure, I work for a big company, but 100,000 for just the ceremony alone is a bit much. And after that, you want to spend money on a wedding trip, honeymoon, your own home, etc. That's what she said too.
It's a girl's once-in-a-lifetime big day, so even if it's a little overwhelming, it should be a gorgeous ceremony. I hope you won't waste your childhood friend's valuable advice.
Well, we're planning to talk about a lot of things. I'll check it out then.
Yeah, you should definitely check it out.
Oh, sorry, I have to go.
Okay, see you later.
Okay, see you later.
Jude? Hey, reply. Don't ignore me. I don't care how long it's been. You'd better hurry up and answer me. Jude! Hi, Nicole. You really are slow. I'm sorry, I left my phone at the bottom of my bag. Don't give me excuses. I heard you're getting married. What? Not what. I already know about it. Answer honestly. Yes, we're getting married before the end of the year. How do you know that? I have a network of contacts that you don't know about, retard. Tell your fiancé it's going to be a $100,000 wedding. What? Why? Don't pry into every little detail. If I tell you to do it, you do it. Don't mess with the queen bee, you introvert. Oh no. In the first place, you have nothing to do with my wedding, right? No matter how much money I spend, you won't be able to see it. Huh? Don't tell me you weren't going to invite me to your wedding. Well, it's just that I'm only inviting my family and close friends to the ceremony. I'm sorry, but I wasn't going to invite you. That's a problem. Problem? I don't care. Just do as I say. 1, the wedding dress will be custom made. 2, at least 5 bridesmaids. 3, choose the highest grade of food at the wedding venue. 4, make the ceremony elaborate. 5, invite entertainers for entertainment. 6, don't be stingy with the gifts. 7, invite more than 300 guests. And 8, spend at least $100,000 for the wedding. What's going on here? This is what you should tell your fiancé when he asks you what you want for the wedding. Don't be absurd. We don't think it's realistic to spend a lot of money on a wedding. We'd rather use the money for the rest of our lives or save it for the future rather than for a wedding. The money and the wedding are ours, so there is no reason for you to be involved. Huh? Are you defying me? You got some nerve. You still say stuff like that. Huh? I feel sorry for you. You feel sorry for me? Me? No. I don't want to hear that from someone who's plain, introverted, ugly, and poor like you. What are you saying to someone like me who is shining at the peak of extroversion? I may be plain, and my family's circumstances might not be the most affluent, but I have a man who loves me the way I am. He said we should be happy together. Please don't get in my way. I can finally be happy. Yes. I don't care about flowery words. If you don't do as I say, I'll play with you again, just like we did back then. No, don't say that. Then you'd better demand your fiancé to do exactly as I say. If you disobey me, you know what will happen. Kane! Oh my god! Your bride has canceled the wedding!
Huh? Cancelled?
I was so excited about the wedding that I couldn't sleep, so I came early. There's a big fuss about the bride not showing up. Brides have to arrive very early to get ready, don't they? Your bride is late. She's not answering the phone.
Huh?
So, I went to her apartment to check on her. A guy who lives in the building saw her get into a car with a guy. Apparently an ex-boyfriend? Or an affair? Maybe she ran off with an ex-boyfriend or a lover or something? Everyone's all in an uproar. Didn't the wedding hall just contact you two? Poor Kane, betrayed by his bride on your wedding day.
No,
Just dump the tramp already. So Kane, actually, I've been in love with you for a long time.
Huh?
I know it's not fair of me to confess my feelings at a time like this, but I can't leave you alone after you got hurt. So I'll be your bride.
Huh? What are you talking about? You're not my bride.
There's no need to be shy. Since we're here, let's continue with the wedding. I've switched brides. Okay, that cheating bitch isn't coming. Well, now that's decided, we need to get ready right away. I'm pretty sure it's a custom-made wedding dress. Oh, even though it happened this way, I never thought the day would come when I could marry you, the guy I've always loved.
You know what?
What is it?
What have you been rambling on about? The bride canceled the wedding? You're changing brides? I'm busy. If you're pranking me, you'll have to think about the timing.
No, it's not a prank. It's true that the bride canceled. The wedding will be a mess if we don't do something. That's why I'm going to be the bride.
She's here, and she's getting married with me in Hawaii.
Huh? Hawaii?
Yeah, Hawaii.
It's not a ceremony at the Star Hotel in LA?
No, it's not. We decided on a Hawaii wedding, just for our relatives.
What?
We're planning to rent out a restaurant and have a reception when we get back home.
Wait a minute. What about the $100,000 wedding? What happened to the promise of 300 guests?
Oh, you were talking about that before. I reconfirmed my wife's wishes, and we've decided that the Hawaiian wedding is the way to go. We found a wedding plan that was well within our budget, so here we are in Hawaii.
No way! You're the one who's gonna have to stop with the prank, aren't you?
Why?
Because Jude, the bride, is actually missing, and there's a lot of commotion over here.
Jude?
There's no way you can have the wedding.
The person I'm getting married to isn't Jude. What are you talking about?
What?
Here it is.
Huh? Her?
A picture taken by the photographer just now. My bride is this girl.
This person. It's Mary.
Yes, she was one of our seniors, the student body president at the time. We met again when we started working at the same place, and we've been dating ever since. So she's my bride.
What? Jude's not the one you're marrying?
No, but why are you talking about Jude?
Because you've been dating Jude since high school.
Huh?
That's why I was waiting for the day you and Jude would break up. But then you started talking about getting married. I liked you first. I can't believe you passed me by, a cute, cheerful girl, to marry such a gloomy, plain girl. I!
No, Jude and I were just the club president and the vice president, so we just happened to be around each other a lot. I mean, I'm pretty sure Jude had a college boyfriend back then.
No way! A college boyfriend for such a plain girl? There's no way!
Wait a minute. Now I remember. I remember hearing from someone that Jude was getting married around the same time as me. Don't tell me you did something to Jude.
No.
You did something to Jude. Something that could ruin Jude's wedding.
You know what?
I'm going to call some people now. If you think that you've done something wrong, you tell Jude's family the truth right away.
Kane, help!
What?
What should I do? I've been sued for damages. They want me to pay for the wedding cancellation too. I can't pay $40,000. What am I going to do?
It's from Jude, isn't it?
That's right. She said she had to cancel the wedding because of me. It was Jude who canceled the ceremony. Why do I have to pay for it?
It's your fault they had to cancel. You have no choice but to pay.
What?
It's the result of your misunderstanding and assumptions. And you didn't even check anything. Moreover, you were planning to hijack the wedding from the beginning, weren't you? That's why you were pushing Jude and I about a $100,000 wedding. Totally, you're in the wrong here, aren't you?
But...
But. I was in Hawaii, so all I could do was contact people I knew. Jude was taken away in the morning by you. She was locked up in your shed until almost noon when everyone was out for the day. Furthermore, I heard that you ran away from the wedding venue instead of apologizing. Jude had her precious wedding ceremony ruined. And considering how painful it must have been for her to be treated in such a terrible way, I don't think you could be more grateful paying $40,000 to get it over with.
So, I don't have that kind of money. I was wrong, yes, but I can't pay $40,000.
Then you're going to have to go to the police.
The police?
That's what you did to Jude.
So what's the big deal? They're going to have another wedding later. And I think that's enough.
I can't believe the words big deal came out of your mouth. You're trash.
I don't care what you say. I just wanted to marry you. I couldn't let another woman marry you, especially a clueless girl like Jude. That's why I tried to be your bride.
Then why didn't you just tell me? I wouldn't go out with a woman like you, even if heaven and earth were to turn upside down. Jude is not my wife, but she is my friend. I don't want someone who would ruin someone else's wedding as a friend, even if I knew her from childhood.
Oh, Kane.
I no longer know you.
What?
I don't know what someone like you would do to my wife.
No, wait!
Don't ever let me see your face again.
Oh, please, wait!
My mother told me what happened after that. Nicole was so in despair about paying the $40,000 and other fees that she shut herself away in her room. So her parents took over the payments. Of course, this is not the end of the story. Her parents said that they only temporarily paid the $40,000 in her place. They moved out because they were worried about their neighbors' prying eyes. But Nicole moved to another place. I don't know the details, but I heard that she was hired as a live-in worker at a sweatshop that was always short of workers. While working there, she is living in extreme poverty, using most of her salary to pay back her parents. Now, I just hope that she will become a true human being who can understand her own sins.
Hello, Sarah. Thank you for the other day. I'm becoming a PTA committee member for the first time, so I hope you can teach me a lot of things about it. Hey, Anna. Sure. Let's do our best for a year. Definitely. I'll do my best. At our kindergarten, the committee members are quite busy. I'm sure it's a lot of work for a first-timer. I'm sorry you got appointed. No, I'm rather happy. I've been wanting to talk to Sarah for a long time. What? With me? Because your mom friends group is so cool, you know. Some of them are wives of landowners who are well known in their hometowns. There's also a wife whose husband's annual income is over $1 million and lives in a luxury mansion. And there's also Miss Nicole, a real heiress from a super prestigious family. It's like a celebrity mom friends group, isn't it? Everyone dreams to be one of them. So, I am really lucky to be close to you. My husband isn't an ordinary office worker, so I don't really have the chance to talk to people in that kind of chosen group. Chosen group? It's not that big of a deal. It's just that we live close to each other and our kids are in the same class. But it's still so cool. I'm glad to be a committee member with you. I hope we can be a great team. I'm glad to hear you say that. I hope for that too. I was wondering if you want, let's have a mom friends gathering at our place so we can know each other. Mom friends gathering? Actually, I'm a hotel owner. My husband is a very average office worker, but I'm a business owner. Have you heard of the Silver Lining Hotel? It's a bit far from here though. What? Yeah, I know the place. I've been there. It's a nice hotel. I'm not to brag, but yeah. The rooms are clean, the view is nice, and the bath is spacious. I'm proud to say that the service is excellent. So, I'd like to hold a gathering at a hotel. We will prepare a suite room and lunch for you. So, why don't you feel like taking a day trip? We also have a kids room and other facilities for children in the hotel. So, you can bring your children along with you. I'll also give you a discount as you're my friend now. Are you sure? That's very nice of you. Of course, we're friends. Don't be shy. Besides, other moms are used to staying in the suites, right? I'm not sure if they will be satisfied with a $3,000 per night room. A $3,000 room? Are you sure we can stay in such a luxurious place? Yes. If I can get close to those cool moms, I'm okay with this. Well then, I'll take you up on your offer. I'll wait and see what everyone else has to say. That's fine. If everyone is interested in joining, please let me know their contacts. It's faster if you communicate directly with each other. Sure, I'll ask everyone. Thank you very much. Good morning, Anna. I'm at a meeting place you told me about. But everyone else didn't show up when it was time to meet. Did I get the time wrong? Wasn't the meeting time 10? Sarah, good morning. They have all already arrived at the hotel. Huh? Why? Why? Because we decided to meet at the hotel. I'm already showing their rooms now. Meeting at a hotel? But you told us to meet at a station and shuttle bus would pick us up from the hotel. When did this change? I don't think I received any message about it. I did inform you all though, didn't I? Really? Then I must have been mistaken. Well, we're on our way there now. We'll be a little late, but we were supposed to have lunch, so we will make it, right? What? You're coming? I haven't prepared a seat for Sarah. What? I didn't invite you in the first place. The only people I invited were the celebrity moms, Nicole and others. I don't have a meal for you. Oh no, what are you gonna eat? Even if you come, there's nothing to serve but fresh air. Coming to a gathering without an invitation? It's just too awkward, isn't it? What? But you asked me at first to have a gathering with me. Well, I'm very sorry. Only celebrities above a certain level are allowed to come to a hotel. Poor people are not allowed. What? Poor people? That's because you are. Sarah, you're always wearing cheap clothes and bags. And your face obviously can tell you that you're a poor person. You look out of place from the crowd of celebrity moms who wear branded clothes. It looks like you're just taking advantage of the celebrity moms. It's beyond ridiculous. It's pathetic. Also, you said that a suite that costs $3,000 a night is luxury. It's beyond shameful that such a poor person wants to join us. What? When people who don't have a common sense like you come, it lowers the class of the hotel, you know. It'll be embarrassing to see you get all excited like an outsider. So please don't come to our hotel by mistake. If you have money for luxury, why don't you save it? It's hard to being poor, isn't it? Even if you want to stay in a $3,000 room, you must have worked hard for a year to save up the money. Or, is 1 year not enough? I've never been poor, so I can't imagine what it'd be like. Why do you say such horrible things? What did I ever do to you? Did you lie to me when you said you wanted to be friends with me? You didn't do anything to me, but I can't be friends with a poor person. I just used you to close with celebrity moms. Now I have the celebrity mom's contacts. I'm done with you. Thank you for helping me. I'll join the celebrity moms group from now on. Why don't you stay at a cheap hotel if you're poor? Anna, I'm sorry to bother you. Do you have a minute? I'd like to ask you something. Yes, of course. What's wrong, Miss Nicole? Was there something in your room that bothered you? Sorry, I just showed you around and went back to work. No, the room is very clean and spacious and has a nice view. I'm very happy with it. I'm glad to hear that. I did my best to get you a nice room. So, what is it that you want to ask me? Sarah hasn't arrived yet. I wonder what's wrong. I've sent her a message, but I haven't received any reply. Since it was you who organized this, I thought you might know something about it. Don't worry about her. She told me she can't make it today. Huh? She won't attend? Why not? She said she suddenly got sick. Actually, she messaged me saying she was sorry and she had to go back home. Oh no, really? Is it true that she's not feeling well? I didn't hear anything about that. I'm worried because everyone else hasn't heard anything either. It doesn't seem to be anything serious, so she's fine. She texted me in the usual tone. So maybe it's just a cold or something. Well, don't worry about that lady. Just enjoy your stay here. But Sarah left without a word to us. It's so weird. Something must have happened. I'm sorry, even though you've kindly invited us. I'm going back to check on Sarah, if you'll excuse me. Wait a minute. There's no need for you to do that. Anyway, she won't be able to enter our hotel. Poor people are not allowed to come in. If you force to bring her here, you'll make the lady even more miserable. Well, I'm fine with that. It might be as interesting as today's entertainment show. Excuse me? Wouldn't the person look so out of place in this hotel? She's wearing cheap clothes and she looks kind of poor overall. She looks out of place among the celebrity moms group. To be honest, she doesn't match up well with you and other celebrity moms. Don't worry about the poor lady catching a cold or not. How dare you? How dare you be so rude? Because, in fact, it's true, isn't it? She's just a parasite on you and the others, isn't she? You should take this opportunity to cut ties with her. Celebrities should get along with other celebrities. From now on, I'll entertain you all on her behalf. Forget about the poor lady and you should enjoy your stay here. Now, our chef has prepared a delicious lunch for you. I'm sure the poor lady won't understand the taste, and you celebrities will be satisfied. I'm sorry. We're going to have to leave now. But if Sarah is banned because she's poor, I'm not even allowed to enter the premises. Naturally, I'm not even qualified to have lunch. Huh? What? What do you mean? Did you know? Sarah is a president of the famous Greenwood's Furniture. What? The furniture manufacturer? That's right. Of course you know about Greenwood Furniture. I noticed there's furniture from Greenwood's Furniture everywhere in this hotel. The oriental, nostalgic, yet modern design. There's no mistaking it. We have custom-made pieces at home too. Yes, of course. A few years ago, when there was a discussion about replacing the aging equipment inside the building, my father-in-law fell in love with the furniture from Greenwood's Furniture and had everything made by them. But there's no way Sarah is a president of the company. If she was a president of Greenwood Furniture, she would be a super celebrity. Sarah looks like a poor person in every way, both in looks and personality. Miss Nicole, Are you trying to prank me with such a lie?
I would never tell such a lie.
Then really...
Sarah always used this hotel every year for company parties and New Year's parties. She always recommended it to people she knew, because the bath, the food, and the service were all very good. But the hotel called Sarah a poor person and banned her from the hotel.
No, that's... I didn't know.
Oh, you can treat your guests like this if you don't know, especially when you've invited a valued guest to the hotel. I can't believe that the president of the hotel, the face of the hotel, would say such a thing. That shows the depth of your character.
No. Seriously, I didn't mean it that way.
That's enough. Whatever your intentions, I cannot be friends with someone who disrespects my friends. I'm afraid a celebrity like you have somewhat has different tastes than mine. I'm sorry I am so poor that who's out of place. I will never cross the grounds of this hotel again. Have a nice day.
No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wow, that's a lot of missed calls. Sorry, I was in a place with no signal for a while. I couldn't answer your call. What do you need from a poor lady? I thought you were in the middle of the celebrity mom's gathering. I deeply apologize for what I have done. You are the president of Greenwood's Furniture. I had no idea. I didn't know until Miss Nicole told me. I'm really sorry for being so rude. No. It's my fault too. I didn't know that a poor person like me shouldn't go to a luxury hotel. I'm sorry for the trouble I caused you. I misunderstood that you invited me. I'm sorry for my poor face. I'm sorry for being a cheap brand lover. I don't think I'm a match for Anna, a celebrity who doesn't know how hard it is to earn $3,000. I'll never talk to you again. No, I'm really sorry. Not at all. Sarah is not poor at all. If I look closely, you look so elegant. That's a word that comes out of knowing my title, isn't it? I know deep down you're thinking I look poor. That's not true. Well, I understand your hotel's opinion on this matter. From now on, I will never enter your hotel. I heard that it will lower the prestige of your hotel. Our company's gathering will be held at a different location from now on. I've already asked my secretary to cancel the reservations. What? No, please. Please continue to use our hotel. You're all welcome. I'm really sorry about what I did. No, you don't have to apologize anymore. We will also end our furniture sales contract. We will stop investing in you too. What? Investments? The first time I visited your hotel, I loved it so much. I had invested in it personally. About $50,000 a year. Really? Is that so? I didn't know that. You're a business owner, and you didn't know that? I have been relying on this hotel for both company benefits and product purchases. I did it as a gesture of thank you. But I can't go there anymore, so I'll stop. You don't need money from a poor lady either, do you? You won't be bothered if it stops, right? Nope, it's very troubling. If I lose such a big client and invest money at all once, I don't know what would my father-in-law say. Well, you deserve it. Even if I wasn't president and didn't have any investments, no one would admire your arrogance and disrespectful attitude. A business owner who talks about celebrity and the poor, you know? Judging and abusing people based on their looks is the lowest form of thinking for someone in the hospitality industry. I hope it's nothing more than being scolded. But it's none of my business. Please don't say that. Miss Nicole and the others went home angry too. Please, from now on, only you get half off. No, I'll give you an 80% discount. So please help us. No, thank you. I refuse. Please don't talk to me again. Goodbye. After that, Anna was blocked by all of her mom's friends, including me. Even within the kindergarten, her actions spread instantly. and everybody was talking behind her back. It also damaged the hotel's reputation, and her husband and in-law were furious. I heard she was told to get a divorce and gave up parental rights. Anna got impatient and tried to get forgiveness from me and the other mothers, but as expected, everyone just ignored and she couldn't do anything about it. In the end, she was divorced, gave up her parental rights, and went back to her parents' house far away from there. I would like to have been friends with her if she weren't so strongly driven by a sense of superiority. I'm so disappointed. I received a polite apology from the hotel later. This incident was a sole decision of Anna, and the hotel was not involved in it. I accept the hotel's apology and will continue to use the hotel for my company and personal use. I heard that they also offer a discount, so I will let them reorganize my mom's group gathering next time.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.